everyone. Welcome to English Ambition, your one-stop destination for learning English. This is the perfect platform for a child who's studying in class 11th or 12th, or even those children who are aspiring to clear some competitive exam, and even those who are just simply intending to enhance their vocabulary and speak correct and flawless English. And today I have a very important and very interesting topic: active voice and passive voice. I know the moment you hear this, there is a tremor in your heart and you start feeling nervous and you feel, oh my god, this is so difficult. But believe me, I have made this video in a very simple manner, and after viewing the entire video, I'm sure you will be much more confident and you will not make mistakes while you are doing active and passive voice. Now let's begin. Now as we begin, we have to learn or understand three important words, and I'm sure you know these. Number one is subject. What is a subject? The subject is the word that about whom we are talking. Okay, the main thing in the sentence about whom we are talking about. Number two is the verb. Verb we all know, the action word to eat, sleep, drink, anything of this sort is a verb. We all know, जिसको हिंदी में क्रिया बोलते हैं. The third thing is the object. अब object क्या है? Object वो है जिसपे क्रिया या काम हो रहा है. Okay? However, इसमें थोड़ा सा changes आएंगे, वो हम बहुत अच्छे से समझ आएंगे when I will explain with the help of some example. Okay? So let's begin. Now let's see, what do we actually understand by active voice and passive voice? Okay, see, active voice, it's very simple. The word active will tell us the meaning. The subject is active, means the subject is doing the work. जो main verb है, वो subject ही कर रहा है. पैसिव में क्या होता है? पैसिव का मतलब ही यही है कि सब्जेक्ट सो रहा है, वो इनएक्टिव है. सो सब्जेक्ट इज नॉट डूइंग द वर्क, ऑब्जेक्ट इज डूइंग द वर्क, और सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर ये हो रहा है. सो सिंपल, इन एक्टिव वॉइस सब्जेक्ट इज डूइंग द वर्क, in passive voice object is doing the work and subject is not doing the work. So when we are changing from active to passive voice, what do we have to do? जो subject है उसको हम object बना देंगे और जो object है उसको subject बना देंगे. But is it that simple? No. The problem is बीच का जो verb का system है वो हम लोगों को समझना पड़ेगा. Then only we can transform in a correct manner. Suppose I give you a very simple sentence. The cat ate the rat. बिल्ली ने चूहे को खा लिया. अब इसको if I have to change to passive voice, as we just now said that the subject will become object and the object will become subject. तो अगर ऐसे हम लिख दे the rat ate the cat, will it be correct? Obviously not. So then what we have to understand? That we have to change the subject to object and object to subject, but very important, without changing the meaning of the sentence. Okay? And how is that possible? जो बीच का जो verb का जो the system है, we have to learn that a little bit. Okay? Then let's begin with the help of some important examples. Now let's continue with the help of these sentences. These two sentences are in present tense. As you can see, the verb has no ing or no ed and all that. Simple present tense. And how to deal with these sentences? Let's see. Don't get tensed with the use of the word tenses. They are very simple and I will do it in a very simple manner. Okay, the first sentence. The secretary fixes all the appointments. What is the verb? First thing that we will do, we will identify the verb over here. What is the verb over here? Obviously, fixes. Okay, this is the verb over here. Okay, now fixes, es is there. Why? Because the secretary is one person and this is present tense. So we will use fixes and this is the verb. Now, first question we will ask the verb is who fixes? We get the word secretary. So the moment we ask the word who, we get to know secretary. That means this is the subject, the main person about whom we are talking in this sentence. Okay, so this is the subject. Now, what she fixes? She fixes all the appointments. So that is the object. Okay. Okay, so we ask what? We get the question appointment. So that means that is the object of the sentence. Because who fixes? कौन काम कर रहा है यहाँ पे? Secretary. तो obviously this is the subject because this is an active sentence. Now let's change it to passive. What I told you, the object will become subject and the subject will become object. तो सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे? All the appointments जो object है उसको यहाँ पे लिख लेंगे. Okay, so it is written, so we have brought it here. Next, what is the subject in active? The secretary. That we will write here. Okay? और उसके द्वारा वो कर रही है. So we will always use by. And this is a very important hint and a trick. The moment you see a sentence with by, understand that it is a passive voice. In many entrance exams, you get questions where it is not even told that the sentence is active or passive. You have to just identify first that whether it is passive or whether it is active. So this is a very important clue. The moment you see the word by something, you know this is a passive voice sentence. Okay, so here this is passive voice, so we will say by the secretary. हम यहाँ का जो subject था वो passive में हम object उसको बना देंगे. Okay, now how to deal with the verb correctly. Now in passive voice, the second rule is always the verb will be in third, the form of the verb. What is the third form? Simple, like we take the word go. Go, went, gone. Gone is the third form. बहुत सारे verbs हैं जिसके third form second form से अलग होता है. There are many verbs where the second form and the third form are same. Like fixed. Fixed, second form is fixed. Third form is also fixed. So it doesn't make any difference, but the rule is always we will use the third form in the passive voice. Okay, so we have written fixed and are. Are why? Because this is a present tense sentence. Okay, the appointments are fixed by the secretary. अगर ये fixed होता कि the secretary fixed all the appointments, ed, तो ये क्या हो जाता? ये हो जाता were. अगर ये फिक्स होता तो ये वर्ड हो जाता. ये तो ऐसा ही रहेगा क्योंकि इसका थर्ड फॉर्म ही हमेशा यूज होगा. इसमें जो चेंजेस मेजर आएंगे वो आएंगे इसमें. Okay, that we will see as we do more examples. इसमें आ जाते हैं. The second sentence that we have, music spiritually uplifts me. Music spiritually uplifts me. यहाँ पे we have to first find the verb. What is the verb? ये तो verb है नहीं. जो action word है वो verb है. Obviously this is the verb. Or what word in the sentence is doing the work? कौन uplift करता है? मुझे कौन uplift करता है? Music. So music is the subject. किसको uplift करता है? मुझे. So this is the object. Okay, so passive voice में हम क्या करेंगे? Obviously object को इधर लाएंगे, subject को पीछे लाएंगे. Object is me और me को अगर subject बनाते हैं, me से तो ऐसे नहीं बनता subject, obviously वो I हो जाएगा. I और music चला गया पीछे. देखो by music, I told you that the moment it is a passive voice, by will be added. So by music. Now let's see the verb part. Okay. Lifted, lifts will become lifted. Okay, the third form is also lifted. And what is this? I के साथ ना तो is add होता है, ना are add होता है, ना ऐसे कुछ अजीब तो होगा नहीं. So I के साथ हमेशा एम ऐड होता है. सो आई एम. हाँ, स्पिरिचुअली, वो स्पिरिचुअली वर्ड यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा सिग्निफिकेंस है नहीं, तो वो वैसे ही रह जाएगा. सो आई एम स्पिरिचुअली uplifted by music. Okay, so this is the passive form. Now let's see how to deal with the sentences that are in the past with the help of same sentences only. Okay, like I told you over here, if this had been fixed, okay, instead of fixes, तो यहाँ पे are के जगह were आ जाता. Let's see what would have happened over here. Suppose I have changed the sentence a little bit. Her music spiritually uplifted me. यहाँ पे लास्ट में क्या था, uplifts, और मैंने इसको uplifted कर दिया. तो the moment you have uplifted this ed, this signifies what? This is in the past tense. Okay, now what we have to do is me को यहाँ पे लाएंगे I. Music, her music, I have changed it to, उसको यहाँ पे लाएंगे as the object. Okay, the important thing is that ये यहाँ पे was हो जाएगा, क्योंकि uplifted will remain uplifted. As I told you, it will remain in the third form always. So जो मेन जो चेंज होगा वो हो रहा है हमारा हेल्पिंग वर्ब में. हेल्पिंग वर्ब क्या होता है, यही इज, एम, was, were, ये सब होता है हेल्पिंग वर्ब. तो वो हमको समझ में आना चाहिए कि I was spiritually uplifted by her music only, क्योंकि यहाँ पे past tense है, यहाँ पे भी past tense होगा. इसका मतलब क्या है, when we have past tense in one voice, whether it's active or passive, the other will also have the same tense, whether it's past tense to past tense, present tense then present tense, whatever is there, it will remain the same. Like in many competitive exams, I know MCQ is given, options are given, और confuse करने के लिए they will give one option in past, one option in present. You have to understand that it will be of the same tense of the given sentence. Okay, now I will do some examples with you. Okay, so that will help you to get a quick understanding that how to deal with the sentence. Now let me start with the examples. Let's begin with the examples. This is the sentence that has been given to you. We keep the restaurant open till midnight. First option, the restaurant was kept open till midnight by us. We kept the restaurant open till midnight. The restaurant is kept open till midnight by us. Till midnight we keep the restaurant open. Now see quickly what is the main question. The main question is we keep the restaurant open till midnight. What is the verb over here? Quickly let us identify the verb, because the quicker you do, you will solve it quickly in your examination also. We keep. Keep is the verb over here, और ये simple present tense में है, isn't it? So the sentence that we have to find out will also be in simple present tense. Or keep what open? Restaurant open. So the option should begin with the restaurant or end with क्या? By us, क्योंकि we है यहाँ पे. So see, there are two options that can be correct. Number 1 and number 3, because they begin with the restaurant and end with by us. But इसमें कौन सा सही है? Number 1 you can see was kept है, number 3 में is kept है. So obviously is kept is correct. Why? Because the main sentence is in present tense. Is it clear? This is the way you will find the correct option. Let's move on to the second example. All kinds of things were left in the bus by the children. All kinds of things were left in the bus by the children. सबसे important चीज है, ये active voice है कि passive voice है ना? देखिए ये by the children है. The moment it is given by the children, what did I tell you? This is a passive voice. ये active sentence है ही नहीं. Okay, and it is were left. That means क्या है? This is past tense. Okay, so we have to choose an option. क्या क्या हमको देखना है? Number 1, it will begin with the children. Number 2, it will end with all the things. नंबर 3 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट शुड बी ऑफ पास्ट टेंस. क्विकली देख लेते हैं. सी क्वेश्चन का ऑप्शन जो है 2, 3 एंड 4 सारे चिल्ड्रन से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. सो इन तीनों में से कोई सा करेक्ट ऑप्शन होगा. द चिल्ड्रन लेफ्ट ऑल काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स इन द बस. ओके, ये सही लग रहा है ना, क्योंकि इसमें पास्ट टेंस भी है, चिल्ड्रन से भी स्टार्ट हो रहा है, ऑल द थिंग्स भी है. सो ये लग रहा है सही है. क्विकली थर्ड नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन देखते हैं. चिल्ड्रन लीव, ये प्रेजेंट टेंस है, इसका मतलब ये ऑप्शन गलत है. एंड द लास्ट वन, द चिल्ड्रन आर लीविंग, ING है, ये कहां से आ गया. सो डेफिनेटली द सेकेंड ऑप्शन इज आवर करेक्ट option. Okay, is this clear? This is the way we will identify the correct option. Subject देखेंगे कहाँ पे है, object देखेंगे कहाँ पे है, और the third and most important is verb देखेंगे. अगर present है तो present में रहेगा, अगर past है तो past में ही रहेगा. Okay, is it clear? Now let's move on to our next set of sentences that have the verb in continuous tense. अब इसको डरने वाली बात कुछ भी नहीं है. Don't think अरे continuous tense कुछ नहीं. Just think ING, जिसमें ING है वैसे सेंटेंस के साथ कैसे करना है. How do we change those sentences from active to passive or vice versa? Let's see quickly. Okay, suppose this sentence that we have. The authorities are giving a facelift to the monuments. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या वर्ब क्या है, बहुत इजीली हमको समझ में आ रहा है कि ये वर्ब है, गिविंग मेन वर्ब है और आर ऑक्सिलियरी वर्ब है. ठीक है, हु इज गिविंग, द गवर्नमेंट इज गिविंग. व्हाट आर दे गिविंग, दे आर गिविंग फेसलिफ्ट टू द मॉन्यूमेंट्स. सो ऑब्वियसली वी हैव टू ब्रिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट ओवर हियर, और जो सब्जेक्ट है दैट इज द अथॉरिटीज. इजंट इट, ये सब्जेक्ट है हमारा, क्योंकि यही काम कर रहा है तो दिस इज द सब्जेक्ट. सो मेन जो हमारा पैसिव वॉइस है उसमें ये जो सब्जेक्ट है वो ऑब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा, तो हम वो पीछे लिख देंगे गिवन फेसलिफ्ट बाय द गवर्नमेंट. और किसको फेसलिफ्ट मिल रहा है, मॉन्यूमेंट्स को. सो मॉन्यूमेंट्स को हमने यहाँ ले आए. ओके, सो दिस वाज द ऑब्जेक्ट ओवर देयर, बट यहाँ पे ये बन गया हमारा सब्जेक्ट. नाउ लेट्स सी हाउ टू डील विद द टेंस, द वर्ब are giving. The moment we have giving, or I mean the moment we have ING, what will we have over here, being. Okay, so the monuments are being, और ये तो हमेशा थर्ड फॉर्म होता है. गिव का थर्ड फॉर्म क्या होता है, गिवन. ओके, आर बीइंग गिवन. आर क्योंकि ये प्लूरल है, दिस इज, दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज आर. अगर ये सिंगुलर होता तो ये इज हो जाता. ओके, क्लियर. सो द मोमेंट यू हैव ING यू विल हैव बीइंग, और यहाँ पे थर्ड पर्सन तो तय है. नाउ लेट्स कम टू द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब, तो तय है. नाउ लेट्स कम ओवर हियर द नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस. आवर एडवोकेट वाज आर्ग्यूइंग द केस इफेक्टिवली. Our advocate was arguing the case effectively. So again, what is the subject over here? Our advocate. Why? Because she was arguing or he was arguing. So was arguing is the verb. कौन argue कर रहा था, advocate कर रहा था, तो ये हो गया हमारा subject. ओके, सो द एडवोकेट जो है वो हम लास्ट में ले आएंगे. ओके, बाय द एडवोकेट इफेक्टिवली, ये हमने लास्ट में लिख लिया. और क्या आर्ग्यू कर रहा था, केस आर्ग्यू कर रहा था, तो केस हम यहाँ पे लेके आ गए. तो यहाँ का जो ऑब्जेक्ट था वो यहाँ पे आके बन गया सब्जेक्ट. नाउ व्हाट विल वी डू विद द वर्ब, द केस. केस इज सिंगुलर, बट यहाँ पे एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, ये क्या है, ये पास्ट टेंस है. यहाँ पे क्या था, आर था, आर इज प्रेजेंट टेंस. ये क्या है, ये है पास्ट टेंस. सो द केस वॉज आर्ग्यूइंग, क्या मैंने बोला, ING है. सो बीइंग, आर्ग्यू का थर्ड फॉर्म क्या है, आर्ग्यूड है. So the case was being argued by the advocate effectively. ओके हो गया. सो ये ing है, सो यहाँ पे being आ गया. ये was है, इसलिए ये भी past tense में was है. सपोज यहाँ पे अगर, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लिसन टू मी केयरफुली, ये अगर केसेस हो जाता, सपोज ये प्लूरल है, द केसेस, फिर यहाँ पे क्या हो जाता, ये वर हो जाता. Okay, so these 2-3 things we have to deal very carefully, but the main important thing is verb का form कैसे पहचानेंगे. ing है तो being आएगा ही आएगा. Okay, you can close your eyes and do that. Now let's see some example. The shop is offering a special discount to promote its sale. Okay, the shop is offering a special discount to promote its sales. Number 1, ये क्या ऑप्शन है, a special discount has been offered by the shop to promote its sale. कैसे होगा, ये नहीं हो सकता. Why? Because offering है, तो offering अगर active voice में है तो वो passive में क्या आएगा, being आएगा. तो let us search for being. देखिए सेकेंड सेंटेंस में being है, a special discount is being offered by the shop. दिस इज आवर ऑप्शन, क्योंकि बाकी किसी में तो being हमको दिख ही नहीं रहा है. सो क्विकली यू कैन फाइंड द ऑप्शन. और अगर किसी में being है भी एंड अ स्पेशल डिस्काउंट was being offered हो गया, वो गलत हो जाएगा. वाई? बिकॉज मेन सेंटेंस में एक्टिव वॉइस में जो हमारा क्वेश्चन है दैट इज इन प्रेजेंट टेंस, सो द पैसिव वॉइस विल ऑल्सो बी इन प्रेजेंट टेंस. इज इट क्लियर? Now let's move on to the next set of sentences. They comprise of perfect tense. Perfect tense means the sentences that have has, have or had. अगर present perfect है, has or have, और अगर past perfect है, then it will have had. Let's see how to deal with these sentences. Let's see the first sentence. She has finalized the cast of the play. Cast means the members who will act. She has finalized. So we can get very well from the sentence what is the verb? Has finalized. This is the verb. Who has finalized? She has finalized. So she is the subject. What has she finalized? She has finalized the cast of the play. तो ये बन गया हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट. अब हमको क्या करना है, सिंपल चीज, we have to bring the object in front and the subject at the back. Let's do it. The cast of the play, ये सब्जेक्ट बन गया. has been, वो मैं करूंगी अभी. fixed by her, ये she इधर आके by her बन गया. सो ये बन गया हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट. What will we write here? Now the next trick that you have to remember, the moment you have has or have, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा B-E-E-N, been. ing में being आता है. Okay, B-I-N-G, don't get confused. यहाँ पे B-E-E-N, been आएगा. The cast of the play has been, ये word, finalized by her. Okay, ये हमेशा थर्ड फॉर्म आता है. आई एम रिपीटिंग यू अगेन एंड अगेन बिकॉज इसका थर्ड फॉर्म सेकेंड फॉर्म सेम है, तो ये ed से ही होगा. सो द मोमेंट वी हैव हैज ओवर हियर, यहाँ पे ये been आ जाएगा. अगर have होता तो भी been आता. Now let's do a sentence of the same type, just only in the past tense. I had deposited all the dues. Okay, who had deposited? I had deposited. So ये हमारा हो गया subject, ये हमारा हो गया verb. What did I deposit? All the dues. So ये हमारा हो गया object. Okay, now we will follow the same trick. Object को हमने यहाँ ले आया, ये हो गया subject, ये subject चला गया पीछे by me, ये हो गया object. Now what will we have as our verb? Has deposited all the dues had been deposited. ये had है, यहाँ पे भी had आएगा क्योंकि ये past tense है. deposited और because had है यहाँ पे we will add one been. So whenever you are given an MCQ of perfect tense matlab I just explained it to you that whenever we have a has or a have or a had, we have to search for BEEN, been, in the given options. Okay, and the next thing that we have to choose is अगर पास्ट टेंस है तो उसमें हैड, यहाँ पे हैड है तो यहाँ पे भी हैड होगा, यहाँ पे हैज है तो यहाँ पे हैज भी हो सकता है, हैव भी हो सकता है, बिकॉज हैज इज यूज्ड फॉर सिंगुलर एंड हैव विल बी यूज्ड फॉर प्लूरल. अगर ये प्लूरल है वो हैव होगा, अगर सिंगुलर है तो यहाँ पे हैज होगा. Okay, so both are possible. Let's do one example again. The government had adopted stringent measures to curb corruption. Now, if you look at the sentence, it is has adopted means it is present perfect. So what will we have in our option? हमारे पास अगर has been होगा या have been होगा. Okay, let's see. Stringent measures have been adopted by the government. मुझे लग रहा है फर्स्ट वाला ही करेक्ट है. क्विकली नेक्स्ट देख लेते हैं. Stringent measures were adopted नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि been नहीं है. थर्ड क्या है? To curb corruption the government has adopted. ये भी सही नहीं है, बीन नहीं है, और एक्चुअली ये तो करेक्ट सेंटेंस है ही नहीं बिकॉज इट इज द रिफ्रेमिंग ऑफ द फर्स्ट मेन सेंटेंस. फोर्थ सेंटेंस पे आते हैं, ये थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग है. स्ट्रिंजेंट मेजर्स हैड बीन अडॉप्टेड, इसमें बीन है तो फिर क्या ये सही है? नहीं है, क्योंकि मेन सेंटेंस प्रेजेंट टेंस में है, हैज है, और ये वाले में हैड है, तो ये भी सही नहीं है. दैट मीन्स द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? Now let's move on to a special kind of sentence called imperative sentence. What are imperative sentences? When we give an order, make a request, give an advice, then if such sentences are given, how to change them to the passive voice? Let's see that. Lock all the doors. अब यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम ये है, जैसे मैंने पहले सिखाया था कि पहले वर्ड ढूंढे, फिर उसके बाद वी विल सर्च फॉर द सब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट. यहाँ पे हम लोग को सब्जेक्ट ही नहीं मिलेगा बिकॉज लॉक ऑल द डोर्स, वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट लॉक इज द वर्ब, बट what is the subject? अब ऐसे sentences में subject is hidden, it is you but it is not written. Okay, so ऐसे sentences में you is the subject. So you lock all the doors. We are giving an order or making a request to you, सामने वाला कोई भी होगा उससे, to lock all the doors. Okay, so how will we change it into passive voice? Let all the doors be locked. लास्ट में हम लोग बाय यू लिख भी सकते हैं, नहीं भी लिखे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. इज इट ओके? नाउ सो वी हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस. नेक्स्ट, लीव एट वंस. दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ एन ऑर्डर दैट वी आर गिविंग, लीव एट वंस. बट यहाँ पे भी देखो यू is there. You leave at once. So what will we say? You are ordered to leave at once. By me हो सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. So leave at once, go at once, sit down at once, stand at once, ऐसा कोई भी सेंटेंस हो. You are ordered to leave at once, you are ordered to sit down at once, you are ordered to get out at once, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Let's look at the next sentence. Don't give false evidence. Okay? Again, you is here as the subject which is hidden, so you don't give false evidence. Okay, इसका मतलब ये है. इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? बट एक चीज यहाँ पे बेटर है, यहाँ पे हमको एक ऑब्जेक्ट समझ में आ रहा है. गिव व्हाट? यू डोंट गिव व्हाट? फॉल्स एविडेंस. तो ये यहाँ का ऑब्जेक्ट है, सो वो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. सो फॉल्स एविडेंस should not be given. ओके ये हो गया क्योंकि गिवन से गिव हो गया और बिकॉज वी आर मेकिंग एन ऑर्डर और गिविंग एन एडवाइस ये यहाँ पे शुड नॉट आएगा. ओके सो ये जो सेंटेंसेस है ये थोड़े से डिफरेंट है इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंस बट इसके जो टाइप्स है वो यही है. सो वी हैव टू लर्न दीज टाइप्स एंड आई एम श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू क्रैक ऑल द क्वेश्चंस इन योर एग्जाम्स related to active and passive voice. I hope you have enjoyed my video. Please keep watching my channel and subscribe it so that I am also motivated and I bring nice interesting videos for you that make your examination, your speech, your writing perfect and wonderful. Thank you and bye-bye.